So, Rob of the Sky asked, where does the name Kai come from? Most of you know me on here as Kai, and a few of you, especially the ones of you that have added me on Facebook, know that my real name is Kyleigh. I've been Kyleigh for the past 22 years, and I started shortening it to Kai sometime around my junior year of college. Well, okay, actually, that's not true. I started shortening it to Kai when I was really little, but I spelled it like the first two letters of my name, which are K-Y, and not the way I spell it on here, which is K-H-A-I. So basically, it's easier for people to read when I write it K-H-A-I, which is odd, but it works, so I do it that way. But I started doing it that way because I was taking Religion and the State late in Imperial China, which is exactly as interesting and overwhelming and crazy as it sounds, especially because that's the semester I got really, really sick. But I was joking with somebody about how nobody can read my full name without putting an A in it. For some reason, people always call me Kyleigh, and it drives me freaking nuts because there is no A anywhere in my name. So I was shortening it to Kai, and then people weren't reading that correctly, but people somehow managed to always be able to read the word Thai correctly, like as in short for Thailand. And so sitting in Religion in the State, I filled out a quiz, and because I like to pretend I'm a celebrity, I wrote Kyleigh, and then in quotation marks Kai, and then the next thing was my last name, but I don't tell most people that. And just started writing it like that, and it was working pretty well, and one of my professors completely cemented it for me because he asked why I was writing it like that, and I was telling him about the whole people aren't able to spell it thing. And he said, yeah, plus you avoid the whole awkwardness of having your name be KY. And I looked at him sort of strangely because this was a professor. And then he started giggling like a school kid. And I knew right then and there that if even my professors were making dirty jokes about my name, it definitely needed a change. So it morphed into what I started spelling my name. And then I started competing under that name. And then it was a really easy, fun way to shorten my name for the internet because I used to not be nearly as comfortable with myself or with my internet activities as I am now, and I definitely didn't want anyone who I know in real life to be able to find me. And since most of them spell my name Kyleigh, like, my name's actually spelled, like on my birth certificate and driver's license, it seemed like a good thing to do, and then it just sort of took off, and now pretty much everybody that I know calls me Kai. And most of them will spell it the way I want them to. Although a few of them absolutely freaking refuse and just spell my name KY, including my parents and the girl who's been my best friend since I was 15, I think. But they get a pass because, well, they're my parents and the girl who's been my best friend since I was like 15. And yeah, so Rob of the Sky, now you know why it is that I spell my name K-H-A-I, and that's where the name comes from. If you want the actual meaning of my name is Kyleigh, and it's an Irish name, and the last time I looked it up, I found out that it meant daughter of the sea, which is kind of fun because I'm a super water baby. Everything is better when I'm in the water. I love diving off a dock, I love swimming, and I'm telling you all of this, and I don't know why, because this vlog is getting way too long, but I know Ket's doing an count, so if she counts the one I just said, I think I said 3, which in 5 minutes is not all that bad. So that's what happens when I do an unscripted vlog. Anyway, have a good night, Jenkins.